Grace sits at her vanity, adjusting her earrings. Mark stands in the doorway, observing her silently. Ever walked into a room and felt the air shift? Like someone's presence alone was a message. That's not just tension, it's control. In narcissistic relationships, silence is rarely just silence. It's a calculated move to create power imbalance. Today, we're breaking down the silent setup, how narcissists use silence as a weapon before they even say a word. Mark isn't just standing there. He's creating an atmosphere, an expectation, a reaction. This isn't hesitation, it's a setup. What's really happening here? This kind of non-verbal control forces Grace to notice him first, to feel his presence before he even speaks. It's psychological pressure, building tension so that when he does speak, it lands harder. The longer the silence, the more she starts to wonder. Did I do something wrong? But Grace, she doesn't turn, she doesn't ask, what's wrong? She stays focused on herself, and that is power. Mark exhales sharply, shifting slightly, breaking the silence. That tiny movement, that's frustration. Because when a narcissist sets a trap and you don't step into it, they lose control. Notice Grace's calm versus Mark's silent tension. This is where the power dynamic shifts. It's not always in a big argument or a dramatic moment. Sometimes it's as simple as not engaging. Key lesson. Silence isn't just a passive act, it's a tool. Narcissists expect you to fill the silence with explanations, apologies, or emotional reactions. But when you stay calm and centered, you strip them of that power. Notice how Mark tightens his grip on the car keys, looking annoyed. Grace's silence forces Mark to make the next move. And that? That shifts the power back into her hands. If this breakdown resonated with you, make sure to subscribe because this is just the beginning. Mark finally speaks.
I can't believe I have to deal with this tonight.
Coming up next, the abrupt cancellation, why narcissists suddenly withdraw and how to handle it. Ever experienced this kind of silent setup? Drop a comment below. I read every single one. Remember, you are not crazy, not alone, and stronger than you think.